Okay, we're parked at South Lake. There's a big sign on the opposite end of the parking lot that says no dogs. Well, hi everybody. So we finished the site tour, or just kind of like a drive through the camp, just to give you a look around. Now we are at the day use area. We're gonna have ourselves a little barbecue lunch. We got some burgers and buns. Okay, so I let this grill sit right on top of the coals, like really get hot. That should keep it clean, I hope. I hate to cook on aluminum foil. Here's our day camp. Beautiful day. We're at North-South Lake in the Great Northern Catskills. Okay. We'll be having lunch real soon. It's a nice spot. Okay. Very secluded.
Thank you.
Looks like someone took it upon themselves to make the fire pit. It's cool. But I guess they allow it, so. This is South Lake at North-South Lake DEC Campground in Tannersville, New York. We're walking through the day use section. We just had a nice lunch. Now we're working off the calories. Take a little hike with Bella. Amazingly beautiful place. This is South Lake at North-South Lake Campground. Now, right over there by the ugly electrical wires, that's where the lake kind of squeezes together. On the other side of that little pinch point is North Lake. We'll check that out later. Look how clear the water is here. Okay, that's the trailhead sign to Mary's Glen and North Point. Mary's Glen is just over a quarter mile out, and North Point is 1.5 miles. It's a red marked foot trail. The parking area for the preceding trailhead. All right, we got another trailhead. This is the trailhead to North Mountain Trails. Trails to Artist Rock, Sunset Rock, Newman's Ledge, Mary and Glen's Yellow Trail, and North Point. It's too far away and I'm too lazy to get out to see how far these are. None of those trails are more than 3 miles long. All right, we're over on the north side of the lake and we're gonna go check out the location of the old hotel that used to be based here. Right down the bottom of this hill is North Lake. We're at North-South Lake in Tannersville, New York. We were all the way on the other side of the park in the day use area having lunch. We did a little bit of hiking. We checked out all the campsites. And now we're going to go check out the location of the old Catskill Hotel. Okay, another trailhead here in North-South Lake. It's a blue trail. Catskill Mountain House, 0.22 miles, and Boulder Rock, 0.68 miles. The trails to Artist Rock, 0.4 miles, Newman's Ledge, 1 mile, and North Point, 2.4 miles. To Artisan Rock. Ah, there's the other trailhead. Right, see right across the way right there? All right, that's the one to Artist Rock, 0.4 miles. Newman's Ledge and North Point is that way straight across. That's just a turnaround and straight off the escarpment down. You don't want to go that way. And this way trails to Catskill Mountain House, Blue trail is marked that way by the stop sign. I'm sure that goes somewhere though. Looks like a lot of people have been hiking that, so that might be the continuation of this trail.
Yeah. Maybe.
Whatever, we're not going that way. We'll follow the blue. It should only be a quarter of a mile or so. Oh, we're on the short trail to the mountain house here at North-South Lake. And we're running into some remnants of the old resort that was here. There's a little pond down there. It looks like it's got a little walking path around it, and this structure right here. All this would have been the grounds of the hotel. We're up on the escarpment, the Catskill escarpment in Tannersville, New York. We're coming up on the escarpment, which is about a 1,000-foot drop off. So it should be a beautiful view. I know it's a beautiful view. I've been here before. A long time ago. You can see up ahead, open skies. Oh, that's the end. Let's go see what's up there. We're still following the blue trails from North-South Lake. All right, so this is the site for the Catskill Mountain House. It was right in here. Not much in the way of ruins. It's just where it was. Let's take a look around. All right, we have a trailhead here that actually lists North-South Lake Campground at 0.2 of a mile, North Point at 2.7, and its junction, Route 23, 18.9 miles. And that's the trailhead. World-class hike in there. Half a mile to Boulder Rock. Also that way. A few people here checking out the view. There's Sharon and Bella. The Catskill Mountain House site. The Catskill Mountain House occupied this site from 1824 to 1963. The view before you was for many years the most famous in America. This area, originally known as the Pine Orchard, was an ideal setting for the mountain house since it contained high mountain peaks, lakes, steep or craggy clove, waterfalls, and sweeping panoramic views, all within a 5-mile radius. These outstanding landscape features and pure air and the cool summer weather drew people from the congested and swelter of the early urban centers to this place of rest and recreation. The old hotel is gone, but all the other natural wonders which made the setting so special still remain. The Hotel of the Catskills, Hotel Catskill. To the south and west of this location once stood 2 other grand hotels, the Hotel Catskill, built by George W. Harding, and the Laurel House, begun in approximately 1847 and later modified and enlarged. George Harding was one of the chief exponents of railroad transportation into the region starting around 1882. Railroads began to wind their way into the Catskill region. Catskill Falls. Not far from here lies Catskill Falls. At approximately 260 feet high, this waterfall is the highest in New York State. Catskill Falls was one of the distinctive natural features that drew thousands of visitors to the area during the era of grand hotels. The falls still draw many visitors each year. The Hudson Valley School of Art. All right, we're standing here at a beautiful view. The location of the Catskill Mountain House. The enchanting Catskill Mountains, early in the 19th century, attracted vacationers who found their romantic associations, relaxation, and graceful leisure. Steamboats, stages, and early railroads brought travelers to these heights. They reveled in a glorious view and absorbed the healthful mountain air. In 1824, the Catskill Mountain House was an imposing hostelry. Was built on this site. Greek revival in style with a classic portico of 13 Corinthian columns of gleaming white. It dominated the slope from an elevation of 3,000 feet. Guests came up the Hudson River and journeyed from the Catskill landing on the stage or carriage over winding mountain roads. Later, the Catskill Mountain Railroad made the connection as far as Palenville. And after 1894, an inclined railway eased the last ascent. Distinguished guests in the latter 19th century, including General Sherman, President Grant, Cleveland, and Theodore Roosevelt, gave the hotel a reputation as a social center. Other resorts were built in emulation, but the Catskill Mountain House was the preeminent. As modern highways and high-speed transportation superseded the steamboat, stagecoach, and railway connections, the great mountain resorts lost their clientele and fell into decay. Only the commanding view of this historic resort now remains. Hudson River School Art Trail. Opened to the public in 1824, the Catskill Mountain House was a premier destination for 19th century tourists. The hotel was famous for its vista overlooking the Hudson Valley. The view, now before you, here on a clear day it's possible to see as far as Connecticut, Vermont, and Massachusetts. Witnessing a cloud-filled sunrise over the valley was the most popular event for the hotel's guests, who were woken by staff announcing the event. Frederick E. Church's painting Above the Clouds at Sunrise, 1849. With its soaring bird, wispy clouds, and brilliantly colored sky, captures this ethereal, I have to look up that word, moment when the valley below appears to be, in the words of one visitor, a boundless ocean. Thomas Cole includes himself in his 1845 painting of the hotel, stretching its massive colonnade from a bend in the original carriage approaching. Interesting. The Hudson River School of Art Trail. And this is a rubbing medallion, huh? Oh, so you can make a rubbing with chalk for a souvenir. Oh, interesting. And that's the story of the Catskill Mountain House. Gonna leave you on a pretty little purple flower. Why not? This is the site of the old Catskill Mountain House at North-South Lake. You got trailheads, you got markers giving you a lot of history, and a beautiful view. Well, that does it for our visit here to North-South Lake today. It's kind of an off-season trip. Just spent the day here just to enjoy the day use area, have a little bit of a barbecue, do a little sightseeing, a little hiking with the dog. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscription button and don't forget to turn on notifications. If you enjoy this content, give us a big thumbs up. It really helps to promote the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching. I tell you, if I didn't know it was going to rain Saturday, I'd want to come back here and camp. It's very nice right now. Yeah, bring your cold weather gear. But it'd be nice. A hot temp would be really good. Really good.
Yeah. That's a good route.
Do I have to go around the loop? I don't think I have to go around the loop. That's a little crazy. Nice little bullet. Phone.
Wow, payphone.
Payphone, it works. Yeah, you put I think it's 4 quarters in for a minute anywhere in the country.